What if I told you one simple trip to Barbados turned into total chaos for the Friends gang? We got secret crushes, fake confidence, lottery, madness, awkward kisses, baby first words, giant hair disasters, and one shocking decision that changed Chandler's life forever. And trust me, the ending, nobody saw that coming. Hey guys, welcome back to SitcomHub. Today, we're diving into one of the funniest and most emotional storylines in Friends history. This episode literally has everything: comedy, romance, drama, and some absolutely insane moments that made fans lose it. So grab your coffee, sit back, and let's break down this masterpiece. Everything starts when Ross invites the whole gang to Barbados for his paleontology conference. Ross is super excited because he wants everyone to hear his big speech, but honestly, nobody cares about dinosaurs except Ross. Joey immediately turns the trip into something completely different. His advice to Ross before the flight with Charlie was absolutely wild, bro. Basically said, get under the blanket and let nature happen. And from that moment, you already know disaster is coming. Meanwhile, Monica's hair becomes the real main character because the Barbados humidity absolutely destroys her look. Her hair got so huge, Chandler compared their honeymoon photos to Diana Ross. Back in New York, the gang becomes obsessed with winning the lottery. Everyone throws money into the pool except Ross because he thinks the whole thing is stupid. But honestly, Ross trying to act smart while everybody else is having fun is. So Ross, the funniest moment is when Phoebe says if they win the lottery, Ross will be the broke friend putting gas in his Hyundai while everyone flies helicopters to the cave. And then Ross slowly realizes he actually does want to be included. That emotional little moment between Ross and Monica was surprisingly sweet, but the best comedy comes when everyone starts using fake family-friendly words around Emma like boo hockey, gosh darn it, and brother pucker. Now this is where things get messy. Charlie starts dating Joey and Ross keeps pretending he is totally okay with it, but spoiler alert, he is definitely not okay with it. You can literally see Ross dying inside every time Joey talks about Charlie. And then Charlie says Joey is different from the intellectual guys she usually dates, which makes Ross even more jealous because that is exactly the kind of compliment he wants to hear. Honestly, Friends was so good at mixing romantic drama with hilarious comedy. Then comes the emotional bombshell: Chandler gets stuck in Tulsa for work during Christmas, and Monica becomes suspicious after hearing about Wendy, the very pretty co-worker. The phone call becomes awkward every second until Chandler suddenly realizes he hates his job, and instead of staying miserable, he quits and rushes home to Monica for Christmas. And honestly, that moment was beautiful because old Chandler would never risk everything for love and happiness. And finally, Ross gives his big dinosaur speech in Barbados while he passionately talks about fossils and carnivores. The rest of the gang is completely distracted by tanning pools and vacation vibes, which perfectly sums up this episode. You've got Ross being awkward, Joey being accidentally hilarious, Monica fighting humidity, Chandler making life-changing decisions, and Phoebe saying the most random things imaginable. And honestly, this is exactly why Friends became legendary. So what was your favorite moment from this episode? Was it Monica's giant Barbados hair, the lottery arguments, or Chandler quitting his job for Monica? Comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more hilarious Friends breakdown right here on SitcomHub. Because trust me, the next episode review gets even crazier.